Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette taking it in. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
45 to Mike. Hey, 0. Check.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
45. Mike, 45.
Here's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
1st and 10.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Throwing again here, Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
It's not like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. They'll try to run with Carson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter.
Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Another big play here as they strike for 31.
First down,
Brady. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught inside the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. They'll give Fournette another crack. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game? And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Devin White showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
14. Four down. Let's see what you got.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Gotta go. In and out. Let's go.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson, escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
And a yard.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Brady going to try and throw on third down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Brown, his first catch. It's a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Brady now to throw. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Seahawks 7.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for me. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. To throw again is Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Intercepted by the...
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. It's Brady. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Mark, he's set. Ready? Just like that. Just like that.
Brady now on first down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Again, they'll throw with Brady toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Mike Evans.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Brady to throw again. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
Brady's pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that
pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Sliding out of the pocket. He lets it fly for Lockett. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
it is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 48 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. Jones breaking from the contact and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Third down.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Now Jones. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
They'll run it with Jones. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And Suckup missed it. It's no good. He missed it wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
We got 3. We got 3. Go. Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
At their own 49-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the miss. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off around the 41. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Myers to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Brady going to sling this out wide to Godwin.
Brady's pass.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A good rally to the football, keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
It's 3rd down.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's got Evans. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Brady with a quick throw here to Evans out wide. Not much there, only a yard.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's Jones. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Brady's pass.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Evans. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And they'll begin by running the option. Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 3-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Left side complete to Lockett. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw again is Wilson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 55 yards. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it in.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Strong left. 3 down.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Wilson wants to throw it. Flush to his right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Chris Carson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown.
Is good.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Here's 16.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we bad for it. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge.
He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And even 40 yards.
That's complete to his running back, Evans.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. There's Evans again, complete. And what are the whistles for? Timeout.
Complete.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Down, Tampa Bay.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Brady. And now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game.